My name is Fugazi and I'm also a guy, and today I wanted to talk about the future of Dragon Ball games. So during E3 2021, Bandai Namco actually didn't release any information regarding any new Dragon Ball games. There's no announcements or nothing. So this leaves me with the question, what is the next game and what do the fans want for the next game? So I saw this post on Twitter and it was like a picture of like 4 games and the caption was like, wouldn't this be sick? The next Bandai Namco game, Dragon Ball, whatever. And it was Budokai 4, Raging Blast 3, Burst Limit 2, and Xenoverse 3. And I think those are fucking great picks for new games for Dragon Ball. Like, those are solid. So the first one I want to talk about is Xenoverse 3. I feel like Xenoverse 3 would probably be like the most solid pick out of all of these games, just because the Xenoverse series has so much success and it's so unique. Even still, like Xenoverse 1, the story was just, it was just brand new story, brand new game, and like we would create our own characters and it was fucking awesome. And then you get Xenoverse 2, who does it better than Xenoverse 1. Like, all these new features, great story, like you can go fucking Super Saiyan 3 now, Golden Frieza. I mean, could you do that in Xenoverse 1, Golden Frieza? I don't remember. But anyways, like, it was just fucking insane. Like, instead of just playing like the same old Dragon Ball like story where you do Raditz, Nappa, you go to Namek, you fight fucking Cell and Boo and all that shit, you were playing this story from this new character's perspective, and that character was you. It was your story, and it was your character, and you got to do all these things, and I'm pretty sure if they made a third one, they would do it even better. We'd probably get some new races. If you play this Dragon Ball Heroes game that they got, the card game, the second you start the game and you select your character, you can select your race. They have the demon race, like the demon god race, and they have the Supreme Kai race. How sick is that? And I'm pretty sure like they would add that, and I would hope they would add that if they made a Xenoverse 3. And I think that'd be fucking huge pick, and it would just be awesome. Better netcode, you know. I think we need that for sure. That's probably would be the key feature. So if we didn't get that, I think that Budokai or Burst Limit, I would just lump them together because they're kind of similar. I feel like Burst Limit was supposed to be like the revamped Budokai, but they just fell short on it. You know, I feel like either one of those would be great. Burst Limit, I loved. I know a lot of people didn't like it just because it kind of ruined the pacing, but I actually really liked the fucking mid-fight like cutscenes. It just felt like more like, I don't know, like immersive. Like you got like Gohan like, don't touch my daddy, cunt. You know, and he'd like jump in and fucking slap you or take a beam to the face. You know, that was sick. And then if you just, you know, if you didn't want to do that, normal Budokai, oh my god, that game was fucking sick. So I used to play Budokai as a kid. I remember watching Toonami and Dragon Ball would be on after school. And then I remember making my dad take me to one of these game stores. And I was like, fuck, I want this game. Give me Budokai 2. So I remember playing it, getting my ass fucking smashed by Frieza and like the Ginyu Force. And the gameplay of that game was amazing. Even the animations, like all the moves, the Dragon Rush moves, like it was sick. Like you're like, wow, this is a Dragon Ball game. You could knock people out of the arena and like they go through a fucking mountain. That was so sick. And you have all these transformations, like I think Super Saiyan 4, that was 3. It came in at 3, I think. I'm not sure. But anyways, it was just sick when you got the capsule and you unlock the moves for your character. You're like, fuck, I got Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I can't believe it. Or like, I got Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, even though he never went Super Saiyan 2 in the show. I don't know. That game was amazing. And I think in a modern day technology and animation and graphics that we have now, that game would be huge. Like, the sky's the limit with that. As long as they don't do like the greedy shit they do, where they make their roster really minimal and then they sell you DLC. That's the only thing I worry about with this shit. But if they don't do that, I think Budokai 4 would be amazing, or Burst Limit 2, or whatever they want to call it. Same basis. Like, that'd be fucking awesome. Alright, so the last one I want to talk about would be Raging Blast 2. And I'm also going to lump this together with Budokai Tenkaichi, because I felt like Raging Blast 2 was actually a lot like Tenkaichi. They're almost the same game. If you notice, you could do the same moves that you could do in Tenkaichi. So I feel like Raging Blast was like Burst Limit. It was like a reimagine of like the series. Those games also, I'm gonna have to say this, Tenkaichi was my favorite game of all time. I played that shit non-stop. That game, I think, probably had like every Dragon Ball character ever in that. and the gameplay was fucking awesome. That is probably one of the only games where I actually felt like I was in Dragon Ball Z. Like, the fights were big, the fucking beams were big, like the clashes, you could blow up the fucking map. Like, that game was so good. I can't believe how good it was. And you could be like the giant characters, like a Great Ape or Haruta Garn or whatever his name is. And this game had everybody, like everybody from every movie. Even though like some of the movesets were kind of similar, you know, because they do that. I get it. It's a lot of characters. Fuck it. But at the same time, I just appreciated the fact that I had everybody. Even like the Fu Dragon Ball characters, like what's his name, Nam, or like General Tao, or fucking Arali, or whatever her name is, the Joe character. They were in it. Everybody was in it. From Dragon Ball to GT, everybody was in it, and it was fucking crazy. So sick. So Raging Blast, I mean, that one was more based off of like Dragon Ball Z. I remember the first one, the roster wasn't that good. I think all we had was Broly as a movie character, and the rest was just like the base Z roster. If I remember correctly, if I'm wrong, you know, comments tell me. But yeah, Raging Blast 2 came back, and they're like, yo, I know you guys didn't like that with the roster, so check this shit out. And they fucking added everybody. I'm pretty sure almost every movie character is in there, except for the giant characters, you know, like fucking Weelo. But everyone was in it, and everyone felt great, and everyone's moves felt great. Everyone's moves felt great. Like, they even had like the androids from the Android 13 movie. They've never been in a game. I can't remember what numbers they are. I think they're 14, 15. They've never been in a game, and they were in this game, and they were fucking cold. Their ultimate attacks, they would just beat the fuck out of you, and I'll never forget that. Those guys are the coldest dudes in any anime game. They were just run train on your shit. Oh, and then they had the run train, pause. And then they had the team attacks in Raging Blast 2. I totally forgot about that. You could do team attacks, so you could do Android 17 and 18's move, where they, you know, kill Gohan, but there's two of them. One was, oh, I can't remember what they did, fuck. But they had two different variations, and, you know, a lot of them teams had team attacks, and it was sick. Android 14 and 15, they would beat the fuck out of you. Like, they would jump the shit out of you, and it was insane, and it was amazing, and that game is just so good. They even had, like, a feature where, like, if you got punched too hard, like, you could fly into a building or a wall, and you're stuck there, and you get free hits on your opponent. Like, that was sick. Like, that happens in the show. Like, people get stuck in buildings or cliffs, and Goku's all like, oh, fuck, like, you know, and they just get wailed on. It felt, again, like a Dragon Ball game. And I love it, and I think that would also be a great pick. Great game, and I think they should bring it back. Alright, well, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Go in the comments. Let me know what you think. What is your favorite game? Like, what do you want to see in the future? What do you think we should have a new Dragon Ball game? Or do you think we should remake an old one? Or, you know, continuation? There's no wrong answers here. It's all personal opinion, so feel free. You shouldn't get offended, you know. I know how people could be with anime and shit. Ooh, this game, blah, 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 blah. But not here. We're fucking chilling. We're talking about what we want to talk about. It's fine. So, thank you so much for watching. I'm Fugazi, and I'm also a guy. Make sure you subscribe.